Winter has come. Now the question is, are we going to survive it? Welcome back to Surviving the Aftermath, part, I believe, 5, maybe? Not entirely sure. Anyway, we are back. We are still trying to survive, but we are stuck in the middle of winter right now. Who knows how long we have until it clears up. Since right now most of our survivors are still out in the wild. So we gotta wait for them to come back before we get anything really done. Really, it's just hoping that we survive through this. I think this entire time we've had this road here not even connected, so we'll go ahead and just put a road in there and give them something to do. Primary issue right now is we are still waiting on concrete, which I don't think we really have any of. I don't think we have anywhere nearby that's going to be able to let us get more. We still need to figure out. We have planks there, some concrete there that they are gathering, but it's nowhere near enough than what we're probably eventually going to need. And we're low on food. Even worse. Lovely. We have finished pack tactics though, so I think we're going to go right into ice fishing, which will hopefully allow us to upgrade our fishing pier and break through this frozen ice here. I bet they'll be back sooner or later. We may get lucky then. We may have survived the winter. That being said, where is our trapper? Right there. We're going to add a third trapper so we can bring some venison. Hey, we've survived winter. Everything is starting to open back up again. Yay. Alright, so we're going to have him come back. She's still exploring. He needs to come back because he's got a bunch of stuff that'll help us survive for the time being. And then she's got a bunch of cinder blocks too, but I would like to go ahead and grab those. Let's see. Be 50, 22 days. Yeah, she can grab that. And then she can come back and drop all that off. Drop all that off. I can't talk today, so forgive me for that. Let's see here. More survivors. We got some beetle bread and waxworms. So 3 adults, a couple of children, and it looks like another scavenger. Might as well take them. Don't think we're going to have much in the way of shelter for them. And we might. We'll see here in a moment. What I do know is that with us being back into business, this should open up our fishing again, which by the looks of it, it has. We'll be able to start working up on our food. We are still putting out more than what we can do, though. So what we can do, though, is add a third to the fishing supply. Okay, which has us going a lot better. And eventually these will be... There we go. Now it's back. We'll start having crops planted again. In which case we'll be able to have a sustainable food source coming in. Do that again. Have you come back over and check this. I would love to find some more research. We're only sitting at about 400. I would really love to get much higher up. Okay, and this is our quest from last time, but we're waiting for our fighters to heal up. So this one looks like he's good to go, so we'll send him back to the world map on that. We are sitting decently on our concrete, which is helpful. And yay, we are planting corn and potatoes. Can never go wrong with potatoes. Okay, so our fighter is good to go, so we'll have him come down and work on the station here. Hopefully we'll get some decent gear or whatnot from the quest. So where do we go from here? Once we get the ice upgrade finished, which that's done, we'll go ahead and we'll go for an upgrade there. We need to figure out what our next ideal pick is going to be. We want to go... We got our communal living, so really we could build up our shanties to give us a bit more on the... Actually, you know what? Why don't we go ahead and start with one of these two? I'm thinking we'll go ahead and go with water pipes, because that's going to help us both with water storage in case we get another heat wave, as well as I believe that helps distribute to various buildings that will take water eventually. Like, I know the communal cookhouse will need it at some point. It looks like we're low on clothes as well. How are we doing on fiber then? We're pretty good on fiber. No active work areas. Oh, for the scrapper. Ooh. Do we have anywhere? That's a good... Way up there, right where all the bugs are. We've actually got a couple that are not too good. So what we need to do is we need to come up here then and... Oh no, these guys are dead. Okay, we do have concrete there. It's a bit on the far side, but we'll grab that. I do think there was something else here, though. I thought there was a bear? Or maybe it's left. There it is. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, he's fine. Okay, but we can at least be able to bring our... Yeah, see, this is where the scrapper was. Now we'll be able to move the work area up to here, grab that metal scrap, and then eventually we'll be able to move our work area here, which is so far away. I know that's a bit of a pain, but we do have the road that'll help increase their travel time. So we'll continue, I guess, working out that way. I think what we'll do, being we are seeing a lot on the clothing, we'll go ahead and we'll throw a tailor down. Right back here. Right near the farm, and then we'll hit that up with the roads as well. A little bit close to the burial pit, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue. I will say it's a little foggy right now. Back to the world map. Interesting. It's not letting us go there. I wonder why. Okay, she's almost done with the concrete. She can come over. And another bandit area. Looks like maybe we got some weapons here. Shotguns. Can't go wrong with a shotgun. But I'd like to know why we can't. It seems like they have it's operational. For whatever reason, they're not letting me move them here. Maybe because it was our other guy that was the one that went in and... Oh, that's why. That one we've already claimed. We gotta come further down. Okay, so we got two more right here that we'll have to jump into then. That answers that. We have that building. We need another research, and I think what we'll do is we'll go switch to the solar power, which with the solar power we're going to need a bit later on in like food consumption. We'll have our protected crops, which will be basically a greenhouse, which is going to be needing both the water and as well as electricity. That way we still have plants growing in the worst of issues. As you can see, everyone's basically has issues right now. Simple fact is they have no clothes. No, we are not running a nudist colony. That's just the way it's happening. We'll get that up soon, and then we'll hopefully be able to clean that waste. I think we're okay on that. Okay, we do have our ice fishing hut taken care of. How are we looking on? Oh, we're just low on food. So we want to make sure we throw someone else extra in there. Bring it back up. We're still waiting on those there. Okay, so he's gonna come down. Full bandit territory. Yeesh. Go ahead and just come over to do this next area here. Iodine pills, which would be more useful in regards to curing radiation. Which we already have a bunch of, so maybe we want to start having him head back, and then she can head back as well. Both of them can take the chance to heal up. And we're still waiting on these two guys here to finish up. Yeah, we're taking a bit. We're still claiming we're low on food, so we'll throw another fisherman in. Just getting us a little bit up higher on production, and we are full up on trappers right now. The big thing right now is getting the farms dealt with. That way, that's going to be a big increase on our food supply. And we do have people still getting the berries. Well, in fact, I'm even going to send a scavenger over just to basically help pick one of these quickly. Not that any of them have much left. Yeah, there's our tailor. Berries depleted. Bone clothes, we're already aware of that. 4 colonists irradiated. We do have at least 2 already. I think part of the problem is we're so close to pollution over here that we aren't able to get cleaned up, that it's causing us issues. Gonna come down here, deal with that. Then colony. Yeah, we got a lot going against us at the moment. We're gonna see if we can make things a bit better. How's our happiness? Our happiness is looking pretty poor. We're barely holding on to what food we have. The sooner these crops pop, the happier I'll be. So waiting on the last bit of planting, and then I'll have to go through a grow period. Now we have enough people. I think what we'll do, just so that we have enough for sure, is throw down a second fishing hole somewhere. Am I not further enough back? No, I'm backwards. That's why it's not going down. By throwing that down, that'll give us another fisherman, which will put us over on our food supply, which we are needing badly. Yeah, all this radiation here is no good. Pollution, or whatever you want to call it. Died of radiation sickness. So yeah, getting people back here with iodine pills I think is going to help us. On top of that, as the basic clothing is made up, people will become better protected. Oh, we have an adult now. Yay. Where's the scavenger? Have him come over straight, build up on that. Oh yeah, we have no food right now. We're even on our consumption, and we'll put 2 fishermen in there. That's gonna, okay, yeah, we're putting a lot more out, which is gonna be helpful. And we have our tailor here building up clothing. I think what we're also gonna need is tool shop as well. I have to just come down right next to it, because we are out of tools, which is going to allow their progress to go a lot slower. It looks like there's a break in the road right there. Get that cleared up for a bit of faster travel between. Ooh, yeah, we're hurting bad. Yeah, everyone's hungry right now. Armor truck comes to a halt within a few fully armed and armored people. Step out. The military background is obvious, but the uniforms have been replaced with fresh clothes. We're on a bandit hunt. Ask you to spare some supplies. Actually, oh boy. We have enough scrap metal. I think we'll go ahead and do this to them. Because we just don't have the capacity of protecting ourselves while everyone is starving right now. And we've got food coming in from our fishermen and our trapper, but that winter hurt us bad on that, and that we're not having much on hand. We're having to wait for these to pop to get a decent yield out of them. Yeah, we're hurting on this one right now. We'll send our scavengers out, see if we can grab any food. As you can see, we're sitting on nothing right now. We have decent production according to what we have, but we just don't have the ability to get to it. Let's go down and grab the canned food. We got fiber there. batteries, tools, fun box, medicine, concrete, candy bars. Yeah, food-wise, we don't have much available to us except way out in the middle of nowhere. Which is if that's what we gotta do. Unfortunately, that's what we gotta do. We're surviving the best we can, but we don't have. Everyone's hungry right now, and that's no good. I think we'll even go ahead and throw a third person on there, try and up our production on that. And we have a hostile colonist. No. Jeez, this has turned tough. That winter out of nowhere hurt us bad. Okay, he's got to retreat. He's got to retreat and heal. Let's have our other combatant come out. And these guys will auto move. At least this one we can move right now. The sooner we can get these back to the colony, the happier I'll be. Yeah, we're hurting on supplies right now. Our supplies finished, so we'll start making tools. But right now, just our food in general, we have nothing. Go to 23. Okay, and then we can't even have a work area right there because we're out of berries. We can go at least grab one from there. Got 3 in that pinned. We have a lot of issues. Yes, we know. Okay. Go ahead, harvest that one now. Harvest both now. Maybe that'll give us a bit of a boost to kind of help things run through. He's still moving. He's got to come back. So our other batten out into the world. So yeah, them having come past this keeps getting them radiated, along with these patches over here. So all of those together is what's causing us such an issue in regards to people constantly being sick. I think what we will do to try and help ease that burden is throw down a second medical tent. Couple other kids. A little bit extra food. We've lost a lot of the icons that we had, so that's helpful. We're just barely scraping up by. Keep getting yelled at. So we'll have over. He's still moving. He got a bunch of food, so he's got to come right back. Have him come down. Get ready on that. Oh yeah, they're healing too. So I may have to just wait for that guy to come back. Wandering merchants. Would have loved to have gotten some food, but we'll go and take 5 medicine for planks, which we're fine on that. And we're starting to build a stockpile back up on food. So I think we're out of the woods currently on that. So I think we'll be okay. We did have our solar power taken care of. So I think what we will do... Let's see... think what we'll do is we'll grab both of these. Get a bit extra production on our plastic and our metal scraps. Now there they are. Because when we do even just one of those, we'll be able to link into apprenticeship, which will give us a extra worker slot on both of these, helping us improve our clothing and our tool supply, which right now we're sitting at 0 for both. And while we are making them, they're just breaking as easily. So getting those replaced is going to be a necessary item. Okay. Get back on me so you can heal.
What's up?
You come back so you can drop off your food stuff. You're going up to grab the meat. But I think we're okay. I think we'll be fine. So long as we don't have another catastrophe happen right now. That being said, I think what we can do, focus on some other items, such as the fact we can go ahead and throw down, we'll throw down 3 solar panels, which will help give us some power. I don't want to overlap on the plastic there. I think we can throw one right here. Now, the 3 of those there won't be so much link, but what we will be able to do is throw down some transformers to help link all of this here. And then as we have abilities to be able to, what was the word, power or connect with electricity as we find items out, we'll be able to have everything powered at that point. I think we're okay at the time being. We are saying, I believe we need batteries for that, which we don't have any. So our scavengers out in the world will have to take care of that. But yeah, we finally have picked up on the food. So with that being said, let's also go ahead, do first a water storage. Yeah, we're not doing it in the middle of the roadway. Go ahead and do it right here. That's going to give us an extra 500 storage on water, and I think that's going to connect a few of these here water-wise. Okay, bandits at the gate. We do have here. See, a man approaches the gate with heavy backpack, person seems, blueprint, measuring stick. Huh. He's asking for construction materials, which I think we'll go ahead and take up on his offer for the batteries. That way we can at least get our few solar panels set up. So, yeah, for us on that one. Okay, he's getting the meat. I think there were a few batteries. Okay, yeah, there's a battery there. More canned food over there. Batteries there. So yeah, we do have a few. Not many, but a few. Okay, so we're gonna wait, have him wait there for a couple days while our other fighter heals. And then we'll be able to go on another killing spree. Okay, plastic's depleted. But it looks like we do still have at least 1 plastic they can grab from. We'll be fine on that for a bit. Someone else is radiated, which is fine. We're surviving. We're making it. Yeah, we've got the batteries in, so now we're being able to bring up on solar panel. I do think we're out of research. Yes, we are. We're going to go ahead and go right into the apprenticeship. Okay, so we're looking good so far. We've got a water tower, which is going to help increase our stored for buildings. So I wonder, stored for buildings. I wonder what the difference is on that. Okay, we are starting to get a bit of extra tools as well, which is also good. So we're surviving. We're making it. We've managed to work past that issue, and we're continuing on. We're actually nearly to capacity, so I think what we'll do is throw down another. Oh, not an outpost. We'll make one of those up shortly, but actually, I think one thing we're going to make up right now is a couple of guard posts. If we have the room, right there. Nope, we can't. So close. Can't right there. We'll make a couple of guard posts. That way we have a bit of protection on that. Group of survivors. with another scientist. Bunch of iodine pills, fruit, tools. Just a couple people, a lot of children though, they'll come up. So I think we'll go ahead and grab them. And we are out of shelter space. I think now we'll go ahead and we will actually throw down our first tenement. Right there. Right next to the burner. That's going to give us enough room for our 5 colonists, as well as there's going to be eventually a bit more protection from the elements. There's our apprenticeship. Junk recycler. And that would go into mechanical parts, which is fine. Well, it will be fine at least. What we can also do. Well, actually, we're running low on science. Oh boy, oh boy. Where do we go from here? I think I want to go into communal eating, because that's going to give us a cookhouse, which will be able to then create a more balanced meal, which will help against malnutrition, which is something that can affect these guys in the long run, especially those of the younger generation. So send him to world map, and then world map, send to world map. We'll send all 3 of them. Leave the other 2 here for the time being. Our fighter down there. Our scout. Actually, was there anywhere we had opened for science? I'm not seeing any, so probably not. Yeah, we don't. So we definitely need to find more science. So we'll have him come down there. Then we'll have our scientists actually come up to these areas right here. Have him actually check them himself. He's doing the meal, or the meat. Just about done too, so he'll be able to grab that on the next day. Yeah, we're surviving. We've actually, we are making it through, surprisingly. And we can go ahead and add someone there. We are showing low on water, so I think what we'll do is do up a water well right there. Shanty's being, or yeah, the tenement's being made up, not the shanty. We had someone die of old age, unfortunately. Okay, we still have plenty of room in the burial pit, sad to say. We are... Okay, so he's full up there. Let's let him come down and grab these shotguns. Okay, so he's still moving. He's still moving. He's still moving. He's still waiting. Yeah, it's just him for the time being. Okay, so that's taking care of our homelessness for the time being. Full up on people. Yay. We're down to 3 science. Really wish there was a way to get them more science without having any other issues. I mean, there might be something. I just don't know about it. Okay, we are sitting pretty good on materials overall. Another child was born. Low on clothes. I thought I had someone in the tailor. I do have someone in the tailor. But they're just not being able to produce enough for what we need, I think. Looks like we have ready for our movement. Got planks. Set of batteries there. Do the shotguns. No science, darn. We can have him come up scavenge on the tools. We're waiting. And then next turn you'll be able to attack together on that. I think we'll put a pause in there. We're getting some things set up. We're getting a bit closer. We're unfortunately out of signs for the time being. But we've survived the winter. At least this time around. We'll see hopefully if next time we don't or do. Looks like we do have a ton of fish, which is fishy. But at least now we have at least a bit more food storage. I wonder... We're only at 22 capacity, so I have no idea where that fish is being stored. Where? We have a warehouse maybe? I don't know. Anyway, we have a bunch of foodstuffs, but we're good for the most part. We at least will be able to survive for a while next time should we have another catastrophe. If you've enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe down below. Be sure to hit the bell icon for notification. We are posting Monday through Friday, as well as having our normal Sunday stream with Lord and Ares playing Final Fantasy XIV. Hope to see you again. Welcome to the Vortex.